Once 2x2 checks enabled, then only we are able to log in into the machine. Now 2x2 checks are there. So now I'm logging into the machine. So I'm in the Linux machine. So I'm just in the Linux machine. So first of all, after logging into the machine, so you need to understand. So what is this? So after understanding this, then we can start from the Linux commands. Okay, the recording is started, right? Yeah. Okay. So now, so EC2 hyphen user. This is the default user of Linux machine. So for Ubuntu, it is Ubuntu itself, and for in Windows machine, it is administrator. So the default usernames are like that only. So now this is 172.31.43 and 232. This is a private IP of that machine. So if you check the machine private IP, so this private IP is available here. So this is the public IP. The public IP, this is the private IP. So for every machine, we have two IPs, public and private. But private IP is the actual IP of that machine. Why? Because if the machine is restarted, the public IP goes on changes. So, but private IP will be remains constant. Therefore, first basic symbol, it is representing the user's home. Okay, like in Windows machine, we have users home is there, right? So likewise, so in Linux machine also, this negation symbol so is nothing but user's home. So here the user is EC2 hyphen user. So that user's home. Okay, and next command so slash. Okay, so slash is nothing but the root. Okay, so this is the root, then nothing but where the file system will start. This is a root file system, so we can call that as origin point. So from this root file system only, the remaining files will be established. All the system files can be established from this point only. So we can call this as an origin. Okay, so this is a starting point in a Linux machine. So from this slash only, from this root file system only, all the folder structure will be present. Okay, so now we will see what are the different folders which are available under root. Okay, so this user's home also will be available under this root only, root file system only. That's why first we need to understand what are the basic file system in the root file system. Okay, in the Linux machine, we need to first we will see what are the different files which are available under root section. So to change into that root section from the user's home, we need to use a command called the basic command, which is a frequent command we are using in the real time. That is a CD. So CD means change directory. So CD is the command which is used to change directory. So from one folder to another folder or one place to another place. Okay, now I want to change from user's home to root. So therefore I'm using cd space slash. So now see I'm in the folder structure. That is root file system. Now here in this file system, I want to see what are the different files which are available under root. So to list the number of the available files under this root is the command is ls. So ls stands for list files. ls nothing but list files. And we have one more command regarding this ls only. So so ls hyphen a. So this command, it is showing the list of files. Okay, even under hidden, it is showing the list of hidden files also. We can call list of hidden files along with the normal files. Along with normal files. ls hyphen a. A stands for all. Okay, so A stands for all. So ls stands for list. So it shows all the files which are normal as well as hidden files. Next, one more command ll. So this is also same command similar to ls hyphen nothing but ls command only. It is showing. So you can see the difference between ls and ll now. Okay. So first I'm typing the command ls. So you see it is showing the what are the different types of folders which are available in the under this root section. So now if you see ls minus a, so it is also showing dot. So dot means nothing but hidden folders. Okay, all the folders which are available with some name. If you observe media, opt root, sbin, so like that, some folders will be available. So, but hidden folders are will be show represented with dot. So here, so two hidden folders will be there here. One is dot, other one is dot dot. So now, if you type ll, so what it shows? So what is the difference between ll and ls? So ls is nothing but it is showing the list of folders and files in this manner. Whereas ll it is showing the detailed format. We can call ll as long list. We can call ls as long list, means long ls. That means it is showing the detailed information of the files and folders in that particular folder. Okay, so that means so it is showing the total number of folders which are available here under this folder along with the complete details. So in the last class I already explained so about this format. So see here the starting it is showing L. L nothing but it is a link. It is a link. Okay, next remaining format you know that it is RWX, RWX, RWX. Nothing but all group, user, and owner are having all the permissions, read, write, execute permissions. Okay, next here it is root. So the owner of the file, who is the owner of this file? He is the root. Similarly, so see for all the folders and files available in this folder, the root folder are under the ownership of root only. Okay, so next one here you see the starting letter is D. So it is D stands for it is a directory, nothing but folder. It is nothing but a folder. So all the blue color representation are nothing but folders, and all these color representing the links. Okay. So already we discussed this in the last class regarding this. So here this is a timestamp. So like this. So and this is a time total a month, date, and year it is showing on the folders. Yesterday already we discussed about this complete operations of these files and folders. How to change the permissions, file permissions as we have seen in the last class. Okay. So again, the Linux commands also we will again we will see that the permissions how we can change. Okay. So now if you observe here, so this is nothing but the different the times are in the not proper order. So it is showing October 23, April 23, October 18, so May 4. So likewise it is showing as per name. it is showing as per alphabetical order. So see here, starting from B and ending for V. It is showing in the alphabetical order. So if you want to show as per time format, I want to show the list as per time format. So for that I can use LL-LTR or LT. So if you see here, LL-LT. So what it is showing? It is showing the list only, but as per the time format. So see here, October 19, it is 442. So this is /temp. So October 19, so 431. So it is showing the time in the descending order. October 19 to April 23. It is in the descending order, not as per the name. If you simply type LL, it is showing the folders as per the alphabetical order. If you type LL-LT, it is showing the folders and files as per the time format in descending order. No, I want to see the time format ascending order. That means April 23 should come in this place and October 19 should be at this place. So then what I need to do? LL-LTR. R nothing but reverse. If you type this one, so see the folder structure will be arranged as per time format in the ascending order. So April 23 and October 19. So like this, so the ls command will be working. So on ls we have total, these are the different types. So ls nothing but it is simply showing the list of files, no information. It is showing no information. It is just a display the number of files and folders available in that particular directory. So ls-a stands for it is showing all the hidden files along with the normal files. LL, it is showing the long list, nothing but it is giving the information. Okay, it is giving the information of the files, and the files will be arranged as alphabetical order. Alphabetic order. Next, LL-LT. Nothing but, so it is showing the long list only, but as per the time. As per the time in descending order. Descent time will be on the top. Okay, as per that, the remaining two will be there. So next, if you want to show the reverse order, that is ascending order, so you can write the command LL-LTR. So this is the command. This is all showing the long list as per the time in ascending order. It is showing the folders and files as per the ascending order. So these are the 5 commands you must learn about. So how to work with the files and this one. So this is about the ls. Okay. So next, before going to the each and every directory, what is the function of each and every directory? So we need to check one more command called pwd. So what is pwd stands for? It is nothing but present working directory. That means this command will show where we are exactly from with respect to the root position where we are. Okay, so if we click on pwd, so see we are in the root itself. Okay, for example, if I move to the user's home, okay, if I move to the user's home, then now check pwd. So now where I am in the / under root, under home, under EC2 user. So this is the origin point. From with respect to origin point, I am, and under this / we have home. Under this home we have EC2 user. So this is the present working directory. So wherever you are, simply by typing pwd, you can get where you are exactly. Okay. So now we will go to the again the root folder. So now here we will check. So what are the different folders which are available in the Linux machine? So just I'm typing LL. So it is showing as per the alphabetic order. So now here, if you observe the folders, so bin, boot, data, dev, all these are comes with the OS itself. All these are OS files. Okay, so when the OS is installed, so some default files which are there in our Windows machine also we have some default folders will be created when the operating system is installed, like program files, Windows, like that. We are some basic stuff will be there in the Windows operating system. So for Linux also we have this one. Okay, so we will look into what is the usage of each and every folder. Now we will discuss. The first one is bin. So if you observe here bin and one more folder, it will be there. Yes bin. So bin and yes bin. So what is bin and yes bin? So bin or yes bin. So what is this folder contain? First of all, so this folder will contain the binaries. So binaries means the commands. Binaries means the commands to be executed. Okay, this folder binary bin or yes bin, these will contain the binaries. Binaries means commands that are to be executed. That means now we are executing some commands, right? So ls or pwd, so cd space. So we're executing some basic commands. All these commands information will be stored in this bin folder only. Okay, all the commands information will be stored in the bin folder only. Now, what is the difference between bin and sbin? So, bin is used for, that is, bin contains the commands that are used by the user. That are used by the user. So, bin folder contains the commands that are used by the user. Whereas sbin, it is the folder which contains the commands that is used by the root. Okay, so sbin, it will contain the commands that is used by the root, whereas bin folder, it is containing the commands that is used by only the user, because the user cannot execute all the root commands. Root can execute all the user commands. That's why sbin. Sbin means it is super. S stands for super. Super bin. You can call the super bin. That means super user permissions. So this is the very basic first folder. Next one, boot. Okay. So by seeing that, we can understand. So what is meant by boot? So when the operating system is loading, it is collecting some files. So those are called as bootable files. We can call them as bootable files. So all the bootable files will be available in the boot folder. All the bootable files will be available in the boot folder. Next, data. Okay, so data nothing but, so the information, it contains the information of the system. Next, dev. So here dev means it's not a developer. It is also contain the device hardware information. These contain the device hardware information. Next, etc. So this is a very, very important folder. So in the future also we are mostly working with the etc folder only. So etc. So it will contain all configuration files. System configuration files are available under this etc folder. System configuration files means like log files. Okay, so if you go to the etc, you can get some more idea on this. So cd space etc. So just click on ll. So see, all these are the files which are there in the etc. All these are configuration files. All these are configuration files that is used by the system one. So like all these are default which are come with the OS itself. Out of these configuration, so we are using few files here. So for example, see here, it is showing so system release. So if you type this one system release, it is showing what is the type of OS it is. we have one more command is here, OS release, that is also there. Okay, so cd space if you type here, so at OS release. So see, it is showing the information of the machine. So what is the information? So it is a Red Hat Enterprise Linux. It is a Linux operating system with version 8.4 and ID is RHCL. Okay, so version is 8.4. So next, all this information will be available here. Okay, now back to the topic. So etc. So etc will contain the this all the configuration files. So next one, home. So what is the home contain? Home contains the users, list of users. Okay, for example, in our machine, so in our Windows machine, we are creating multiple users. Say Ramu, Razu, like that, we are creating multiple users in our Windows machine. So every user has its own account. So likewise, so this all the users will be created under the home only. So it is users home. It will contain the list of users. This folder contains the list of users. So if you see here, so cd space home, type ll. So see, at present we have only one user called ec2-user. If you create one more user, so that user will be available under this home only. So next. So home is over. Next, lib and lib64. So all lib and lib64 are nothing but library files. Lib and lib64. So these will contain the library files, so which are used by the booting in the booting time. So all the bootable files which are placed under, which are taken from the library and placed in the boot folder at the time of booting. Okay, so this library and library 64, these two are contained the, so that library files which are used under bootable time, and also it will have the kernel modules also will be present under this folder. So we are not using much folders in the real time. We are mostly in the real time we are using home, etc. Okay, so only few we are using. So media. So what is meant by media? So media nothing but we have some in our machine we have some hard disks are there, like so DVD drives, next hard disks. So some media is there, or if you connect any pen drive, so it will contain the media. Okay, the information that will be available under this media. So next, mount. So MNT stands for mount. So it will contain the volumes that will be mounted. Volumes that are mounted. For example, if you're connecting any external hard disk, so that external hard disk will be attached, and it will be connected. It will be available under /mount folder only. So in future we will work with MNT folder in one situation. So I'll explain the situation later. So MNT, it is nothing but it is the volumes that are to be mounted that are placed under this /MNT folder. So next, /OPT. So /OPT means optional. OPT stands for optional. So this is the storage. So where we can uh, place any third-party softwares. If you are downloading any third-party softwares, you can place third-party software in the OPT folder. Next one, PROS. So PROC. So PROC nothing but it will contain the processes which are running. Contain the processes which are running. Next, root. It will contain the root information. So like if we see go to root, so it will have, we don't have the permissions to root. because currently we are in the user section. So we cannot directly jump to the root from the user itself. Okay. Okay. Next one, run. So it's not we are not frequently using this one. SBIN is already discussed. Okay, service. SRV stands for service. So which shows the list of services which are running. And sys. So this contain the system information. So temp. So this is also temporary folder. So that is also used to place third-party softwares and user. So CD space user. So LL. So if you see, all the user related information will be there under this user section. So the bin the commands executed by the user. So games, so include library files. So all these files which are related to the user. So like we have some files are there, right? With respect to the root, the same files will be available for the user under the folder user. So next, where nothing but is nothing but is variables. It will contain all the variables. So in the real time, we are not using most of the folders. We are using only frequently we are working with etc, home, and mount, and only one case. And next opt we frequently use. We are placing the third-party software in the opt folder itself. Okay, so that's it. So mostly we are using these 3 to 4 folders among all these folders in the root section. But as a Linux basics, so we must understand what is the usage of each and every folder here. So for that purpose, I just explained the importance of each and every folder. Okay, so now we will jump into the commands now. What are the basic commands which are usable? So if you want to see the date of the machine, so simply type date. So it will show that what is the today's date, and time also it will shows as per UTC. So next, if you want to show calendar, so click on the type CAL. So it is showing the calendar. So what is the today's date and what is the month date? So like nothing but is showing the calendar here. Okay. So next, what is the current running time? So that is given by the uptime. Uptime nothing but it is showing the how many how much time onwards this machine is up and running. So see here. So this machine is up from 29 minutes. So 2 users are currently using. So the load average it is showing. So next one you want to check. So who am I? So what is the user? Okay, who is the user currently that is using this machine? That is given by who am I. Who am I is the command that is used to check which user is currently using this machine. Okay, so next we type the users. So it is giving the list of users which are there in the particular machine. We type ID, so it is showing the ID of that particular machine. Next one, you want to so these are some basics commands which are useful. Okay, irrespective of the files and folders, the general commands. So in the real time, maybe in some interviews they're asking, okay, so how to check which user is currently accessing the system? What is the command? Then you can mention who am I. Okay, so like that. So we can answer these basic questions. So now already we have seen the some file list here ls minus a ll hyphen lt, and then so these are nothing but it is showing the list. Okay, so list of hidden files and list of folders, so everything will be there. So now the next important is how to create a folder, create a file. First we will look into the files, right? So that's why in the files part, so first section we completed is list of the files. How to list files. In that we have completed the 5 cases. One is ls, one ll, Before that, we have one more ls-a, and next one ll, and next one ll-ltr, ld, ll-ltr. So they are the basic file commands which are used to list out the files as per the order. Now, second category, how to create files. How to create files. So there are three ways to create files. There are three ways to create files. The first one is touch. Touch is a command used to create any type of file. Any type of file. Second one, vi. So vi is the command that is used to create a file. So vi space file name. Here also touch space file name. So here vi space file name. So this is also used to create the file. Any type of file you can create. Third one, nano. So that is also the command used to create the file name. So nano file name. This is also used to create any type of file. Okay. So here, what is the difference between touch and VI? So with the help of touch, okay, you just create the file, but no editing is possible. No editing is possible. You just create the file, that's it. If you want to edit the file, then you need to use either VI editor or nano editor. So with this VI and nano, so we can create the file and add the content. We can create the file and we can add the content. Next. So this is also nano, using nano also we can create the file and we can add the content. So now we will see the three ways of creating files. So first one, touch. Touch a.txt. Enter. So text, the file touch, it is created. So similarly, you can create multiple files with a single touch command, but it is not possible to edit, right? Okay, so b.txt, t.txt, t.xls, the Excel file. So e dot next the Word document doc. So next PDF is simple file. It is not having any extension. So with a simple touch command, we can create multiple files of different extensions. So just click on enter. So all the files will be created. Now, how to check the list of files? We are using the command called ll. If you click ll, so it is showing the list of files. It is showing the list of files. So now today we created. So this 1, 2, 3 and ABC are created yesterday. So see that date October 18. So these two are created yesterday. So October 19. So these are the files which are created. So I have created, what are the files? First I have created a.txt. So a.txt. Next I have created, so b.txt, c.txt, d.xls, d.doc and ef. So see, all these files are available. But it is not possible to enter the content. So touch is only used to create a simple files, but with no content. With no content. So now, second method. So what is second method? It is VI editor. So with the help of VI, so just VI space file name. Let us take file 1. Click on enter. You can give any extension .txt anywhere. So VI space file 1. So click on enter. So now this page will be appear after clicking the enter. So this page will be appear. So here, in order to enter the text, so here very important. in VI. So in the VI editor, so when you type VI space file1, it is some window will be open like this. If you want to enter the text, so then you need to type I from the keyboard. You need to type I from the keyboard. So see here at starting, I'm seeing here at the bottom file1. It is a new file. So if you click I from the keyboard, so what is it is showing? It is showing insert. Okay, when you type the key I from the keyboard, so then this VA is in the insert mode. This VA editor is in the insert mode. Now we can edit the content. So this is so we can write. So welcome to DevOps classes. Okay, so like that. So we are enter now we are added the content. So after adding the content, so the content is finished now. So now how to save this file? So if it is our Windows machine, so simply we are opening this notepad like this. We are enter the some content, and yes, we are putting Control S. We are typing the Control S, so that one the notepad is automatically saved with some name. So, but it is virtual machine, that too Linux machine. So it is not possible to use the options like Windows. So then we are using the VA editor for for creating the document or for creating a text file. So how to save this content? So now this is in the insert mode. So now to exit from this, okay, to exit from this VA editor. So what we need to do? So now first press escape. First press escape. Now to save the file, so WQ. Type WQ from the keyboard along with exclamatory. Okay. Escape. First you need to press the escape. Currently I'm in insert mode only. I'm just clicking the escape now. So now escape. Now when I click escape, so see insert here, it is now it is not there. Now what I need to do? So I need to type first shift colon. So first I need to type shift colon. So shift colon and followed by WQ exclamatory symbol. So I'm just pressing the shift colon. So here it will be appear shift colon, because you already escaped. Okay, escape from the insert mode. So therefore the content will be available here. Escape WQ exclamatory. So click on enter. Now you are out of the file. Okay, once again I'm saying, so VI space file1. So now this is a page, that is this is a window that is you are going to see after typing VI file L1 file 1. So now here I want to add some content. So what I need to do? First I need to do I. You need to click the I from the keyboard. So when you click the I from the keyboard, it is in the insert mode. Then you can add the content. So I have added some content. So now here I'm adding some more content. So today's class is Linux commands. Likewise, I'm just typing some content. Now I want to save this content. So what I need to do? First, I need to press escape. Okay. So next, I want to do shift colon. Shift colon. Next, I want to type WQ along with exclamatory symbol. So what is these three symbols stands for? What is W? What is Q? What is exclamatory? So here W is stands for save. Q stands for quit. And exclamatory stands for forcefully. Okay, now you are saving the file, okay, and quitting the files forcefully. So without explanatory also it is works. So if we just remove the explanatory, so just you have typed WQ, click on enter. That is also works. In sometimes, so the file we have mistakenly edited. Okay, in some cases the file is mistakenly edited, but you are when you type shift colon, okay, so you are unable to come out from the that file. So what you need to do at the time? So you need to give shift colon q along with this q along with explanatory symbol. So then in this time you are forcefully quitting the file without saving. So here there is no W, right? Therefore, without saving. Okay, so if you type WQ or, so what is the difference between colon WQ and WQ explanatory? So here you are saving, save and quit file normally. You are not using any forceful method. So whereas if you WQ explanatory, so what is it mean? You are saving, quitting forcefully. So that is the meaning of this VA editor meaning. Okay. So let us type one more thing. So here you type without pressing I. Now I'm not pressing any I here for insert mode. If you type anything, so it is not showing exact values. Here I is actually it is there. It was pressed. So see here some content it is accidentally deleted. Okay, so I don't want to save this file. I don't want to save this file. So what I need to do, just click escape. So shift colon only Q. I don't want to save it. So if you want to give explanatory, you can give. Otherwise, also no problem. So see, if you not given colon, so what it is showing? So no write since last change add explanatory to overwrite. So therefore, here you must give Q and explanatory for forceful quit. You are not saving this file, but you are quitting. You are escaping from the file without saving. Therefore, Q explanatory you are giving so that you are coming out of the file forcefully. Now, if you see the content of the file, it will be same as it is because I did not save the file, right? I just escaped from the file forcefully. Therefore, the content is not changed. Okay, so if you're not um, if you want to edit the content of this file without I, so it is giving some garbage values. Sometimes it is throwing error also. So that's why always click on I. First press I from the keyboard to enter into the insert mode. Then only you can type the content and save the content. Okay, and escape from the file. So this is the VI editor. So in the real time, so mostly we are using, okay, so in the real time, mostly we are using this VA editor only. Understood? So any doubts in the VA editor, in the most real time, we are using this one only. The difference between touch and VA is nothing but, so with the help of VA, we can edit the file. We can create the file, we can edit the file, we can save the file. So we can edit the existing file also, not only new file. So see here already I created one file, right? So vi a.txt. So now if you want to edit this file, simply type vi space a.txt. Now edit the content here. So this is, so see here. So this is file A. Just an example. This is file A. So escape colon WQ enter. Okay, so here you need to be very careful. There is a difference between file A and A.txt. There is a lot of difference between A and A.txt. A is different, A.txt is different. a.txt is the text file, whereas a is nothing but it is some file with no extension. It don't have any extension. So, but a is specifically it is a text file. Okay, similarly, if you see here, E is nothing but a document. It's a Word document. T is nothing but XLS. It is Excel file. Okay, if you see .ppt, for example, if it is a c.ppt, it is a ppt file. So, but here A, B, C are the text files. So, see here 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, F. So, these are the three files which are don't have any extension. Okay, which are don't have any extension. Those are simply files. We can call them as a files. But these are text file, these are document, Word document, and this is Excel file. That's why you need to be very careful about extension in the real time. So this is about the VI editor. So now, hope you are clear about this VI editor and what are the different options which are there and how to create and how to save and how to save forcefully and how to quit forcefully if any error throws. Okay, so you must know about all the things, right? Next, we will move into the nano. So any doubts in the VI editor? Ready. So if no doubts means we will go for the next one, nano. Are you following right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The only difference between touch and VA is by using VA, we can create a single file at a time, but by using touch, you can create multiple files, and moreover, a few of them can get the doubt like, what is the use of touch again? There is nothing but we can create the empty files, and if we have a few more commands like cp, copy, cut commands. In that case, there is no need of again creating the file. We have the file. We can by using those commands, we can just copy.
Yes, to create the empty files, we are using the touch. Later, we can edit those files with the help of VI or nano. Okay, so now I'm seeing the nano editor here. So see here, so nano is a command which is used to create the file similar to VI. So, but the difference here it is in the the view only. Okay, the view only it is. So let us take file 2. Click on enter. So see here is the nano command is not available here. So let's install the nano whether it is there. Install. I'll explain this command again. Just I have installed the nano editor now. So nano editor with 2.9.8 version. So I'll explain these commands how to install the packages in the next classes. So now I'm just typing nano file 2. So now see the view is different here. Here the view is different. So previously the view is different. Here the view is different. So here at the bottom you have the options here. Okay, here so you write out where is the options will be different here. Okay, so just if you want to type here, so you can simply type. So this is nano based file. So just here no need to type any I. Okay, like VA editor. So after opening the file, you need to type I. So in order to edit, but in the nano, so no need to type any I at starting. Okay, so simply you can do whatever the work you can do, whatever the content you want to type, you can type here. And how to save. So how to save in VA editor if you want to save, so you need to press enter and shift colon and WQ. So then the file is saved and closed. So here if you want to close, and escape from this file. So press the keys Control X. So see here it is showing the Control X. Okay, in the Control X itself it is asking whether the file is to be saved or not. So click on Control X. So it is asking. So save modified buffer. Answer no will discard the changes. So if you type Y, then this file will be saved with this content. if you type n, this file will not be saved with the content. The file will be there, but no content. I'm just typing yes. I'm just typing yes. So now click on the yes. So now see again, if you want to see the content of nano, so just type the same nano file 2. So see the content will be there. So this is a nano based file. So now if you want to save, if you want to type any other thing, so if you want to type like this, and if you want to save this file, so just control X. Again it is prompting for yes or no. So click on yes, click on enter. So here it is asking file name to write file 2. So click on enter. So the file is saved. Got it. So now it's very simple to work with the nano editor. But the difference here is, so the VI and the nano are the two packages. VI and the nano are the two different packages for editors. Nothing but editing the file, creating the files, creating, editing the files. Here the difference is, so VI is come with the package, come with OS. This is comes with OS. But nano you need to install separately. Install separately. But the function of both is same, to create and editing the files only. So now how to save the content here with nano? So after typing the say nano file 2, you are giving this name, right? So after click on the enter, so type the content what you want. Type the content what you want. Next, so to save, so what you need to do to save or quit. So you need to type control plus X. So when you click control plus X, it is asking so whether this file is to be saved or not. So if you type Y, so then file will be saved. Okay, if you type N, the file is not saved. File is not saved. Is file content, and I mean to say it is a file content. It is not saved. Clear. So these are the three ways of creating files. Right? Any doubts in the three ways of creation of files? So mostly in the real time we are using VI only, because nano is the additional package you need to download from the repository. But VI is the default one which comes with the Linux OS only. Therefore, in the real time we are mostly using this one only, VI editor only. Okay, so now this is the second category. In the first category, we are showing the list of files. In the second category, we are seeing the creating the files. The third category. So now in the second category, we are created the files. So how to see the content of files? See the content of files. How to see the content of file? So if you want to see the content of file, what you are doing now? So again, you are using the same editor. Okay, again you are using the same editor. Okay, so VI or nano for seeing the content of that file. But this is not safe, right? Because when you open this file, so by mistakenly some keyboard press, because of some characters will be additionally added by mistakenly. We are not noticed that one. So it is some issues. That's why. So without disturbing the file content, how to see the content of file? So for that, we are using the command called cat. The first command called cat. So cat file name. So this cat file name, it is used to see the content of the file without opening. Without opening, we are seeing the content of the file. On next, second one, we have more space file name. It will give the complete. That means you can call more means it is a long length information info or long length content. You can call long length content of file. For example, if the file is very big, okay, say 2 to 3 pages are there. So if you do cat, so it will display everything from starting first page to the ending page. Okay, so but it is very difficult to see the entire content if you want to see a specific content. For that, if you want to see only specific content, or if you want to see a short description, or if you want to see only particular page, so you can use this command more. So when you use more, so it will display only particular length. It is showing only the particular length or page by page. It is also showing the page by page display. Page by page display. Now third one, less. So less file name means it is showing only the short information. Okay, it is showing only short information of the file only. Okay, so now we will see one more option we have, that is head. Head file name. So as the name itself indicating, it is the head. Head means only the starting. So it is showing the starting lines of the file. So this less, it is showing the same. It is showing the short length of the file. Only few content it will be visible. Okay. So next one more, tail. Head and tail, right? So head, tail. So it is showing the last line of the file. Okay, so we have a lot of options with head and tail. We will see again that later. By adding some flags, we can see some more, because head it is showing only the starting line of the file. But if you want to show starting 10 lines, if you want to show starting 10 lines, so how do you display? I want to display only the starting 10 lines of the file. So then we can give -f, the file name. So -f by default is showing the 10 lines. -f it is showing the 10 lines. Starting 10 lines. So if you want to show 100 files, for example, 100 lines. If you want to show 100 lines, so type 100f file name. So it is showing the starting 100 lines. Similarly, for tail also you can apply. So tail -f file name. So it is showing the last 10 lines. Similarly, if you want to show the last 100 lines, so 100f file name. So here you can see last 100 lines. So like this, we can work to see the content of the files. So these mostly frequently used. Okay, in interviews also sometimes in the basic questions they are asking these questions. Okay, so we will see one by one. So first of all, cat. So already we have some files are there, right? So already we have edited some files here which are have some content. Okay, so see here it is showing the bytes. The size it is showing here. So a.txt is 15 bytes. So file 1 it is having 56 bytes and file 2 it is having 51 bytes. So okay, the size RHL key it is 1.1704 bytes. It is the size. Okay, so now if you want to see the content of the file a.txt, The first command is cat. So cat a.txt. So see, this is file name. So here no editing is possible here. Here no editing is possible. Only view purpose only. You can view only the what is the content of file. So cat. So file 1. So this is the content of the cat. So cat file 2. So this is the content of file 2. So if you want to the cat RHEL temp. So this is the content of RHEL temp. So likewise, you can see the content of the file. This is the first command cat. Next more. So you type the more. Since this RHEL key is a big size, we will use this one. RHEL key. So here one important point. So while typing RH, so here in this folder we have these files, right? RHEL key is already there here in the folder. So when you type the command, when you type the file, so no need to type RHEL key dot temp. No need to type the entire name of the file. So just type R because here with starting letter R only one file is there. Therefore, after typing R, press escape. So then automatically the name will be displayed. Okay. After pressing R, the first character, type enter. So see here, I have two files, file 1 and file 2. Okay, up to 4 characters it is same, file. After that it is 1, 2. So if you type F and if you press tab, it is not showing because with F we have three names are there total. One is F, file 1, file 2. So therefore you need to type file. After this file you can give 1 or 2. It is again prompting 1 or 2. So you need to give the complete name. In such cases, tab is not working. Okay, if you are type more F tab, so it is not working. If you type once again tab, it is showing. So we have 3 files with starting letter F. Which you want? It is asking like that. If you press the tab 2 times, it is asking. So if with letter F, total 3 files are there. Which one I need to take? So with that, you can take the file 1. So now see more file 1. It is showing the content. So similarly, more RHEL. So it is showing this content because it is only short size. It is displaying everything. Okay, if you type less, similarly less RHEL. So it is showing the last content. So the top content is it is not showing. It is showing very less content. So next one head. If you type the head file name, so you need to quit from this. You need to click on the space bar. So see here, you need to all these are the commands. How to use this editing command. So to escape from this queue. So if you type the queue, we can come out of from this. Okay, so the difference between more and less is so it's a very important difference here. With the help of cat, you are seeing the content of the file. With the help of more or less, okay, so you are seeing the content, okay, and you are changing the pages also. So since more or less it is showing that page by page display, right? So these two commands are used to uh, view the content page by page. View the content page by page. So how to change from one page to another page? So type spacebar. So type spacebar to change page. Okay, so if you want to quit, okay, if you want to come out, so just simply type Q. Okay, if you want to come out of that file, so just type Q. So if you type Q, so what happened? So you are coming out of the file. So These are the two important options with by using the more and less options. So once again, I'm showing. So less RHCl EPEM. So here it is showing, but here it is not ended completely. So if you want to see the next content, so just click the Q so that you can come out of that one. Okay. So now next third option is over. Next fourth option, head. So head. So RHCl. So it is showing the starting 10 lines. I think it is showing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is the 10. So all these are 10 lines. So head is nothing but it is showing the top 10 lines. It is showing the starting 10 lines. Okay, it is head file name. It is by default it is showing the starting 10 lines. So let us try with -f what it is showing. Okay, you need to give along with this number. Okay, along with this number you can give. So if you want to show only the starting 5 lines, so if you want to show only the starting 5 lines, you can give head -5f. So just click on enter. What it is showing? There is no, yeah, here there is no hyphen. Here there is no hyphen. So then it is showing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's showing the 10 lines. So cannot open 5F. Okay, it is there, right? So if you want to see the content, is it a double hyphen? So if you want to see the help for any command, you can simply type the command and click on help. So it is showing the help. Okay. So in this, you can see hyphen C is number of, so hyphen N. So hyphen N is number of lines. Okay. So hyphen N means number of lines it is showing. So I think we will try with hyphen N. Hyphen 5N. Number of lines. Okay. So print the first 10 lines of each file. So the hyphen N and hyphen Q check white. Hyphen U goes. So here which one? Okay. Let's try this without any character. Yes. Okay. There is no number. Here you need to give the number. You need to give 100. Okay. Hyphen 100. So we will use all this.
సార్ హైఫన్ ఎన్ అంటే హైఫన్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 5 లైన్స్ ప్రింట్ చేయాలనుకుంటే -5 ఇస్తాం కదండి సార్. ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది అంటే లాస్ట్ లైన్
It is
ప్రింట్
showing
అవ్వదు
the
సార్. -5 అన్నప్పుడు 4
show
లైన్స్.
hyphen 5 annappudu it is showing the 5 lines. The starting 5 lines because you are giving the head. You are giving the head, so it is showing the starting 5 lines. This file. So similarly, if you want to give, I want to show only one line, the starting 2 lines. Let's take 2 lines. So it is showing the only starting 2 lines. So similarly, if you want to show the last 2 lines, so then go ahead. So with the tile. So tile 2. So it is showing the last 2 lines. So end of RSA private key, and this is the these are last 2 lines. So just you need to give the command only number, hyphen with a number. Okay. So these are the file content. So how to view the content of the file. So these are the basic commands we are using. So cat, more and less, head and type. So we are using these basic commands. Since similar, some more commands are there. So tomorrow we will discuss those commands. Okay. So meanwhile, you can practice these commands. So like for file related and so how to change some basic commands and basic information of the Linux. Okay, so all these are nothing but the file related only. All these are nothing but the file related. So here I am listing. Okay. So here we have the basic commands like the cd, change directory, and pwd. So you can also represent the pwd with dot. Present working directory can also be represented with dot. Okay. So one more, if you want to move into the forward directory, if you want to move into the forward directory, so you can type cd dot dot. So tomorrow we will again these topics will come. So this will come cd dot dot means we are changing the directory to the backward. Okay. For example, so here already I have explained this, right. When you type cd, you are in the user's home. So here you type ll, you will see list of folders, list of files here. So go to the root cd slash. So now click on here, you will have so many folders. So enter into any one of the folders, etc. Now you are in the etc. If you want to come out of this folder, so cd dot dot. If you want to enter into that folder, cd space etc. So we will again discuss these commands in the folder related commands. Today we are discussed about the commands which are relating to the file only. So what are the file related commands? How to list out the files, how to create the files, and how to view the content of the files. So just practice these. Okay, so tomorrow again we will meet to discuss some more commands on Linux. Notes on this creation of this today's class.